If I were to do this, if I even could do it, I'd need a guarantee. How do I know you can deliver?
You don't, but I can.
The things that you're fearful of, they're nothing. It's all what if thinking. What if it does this? What if it doesn't do the shit you're afraid of? You've wasted fucking time.
Right now, the only thing I'm looking at is how do we go above the new day, the new week opening gap. Let's see if we can sweep out sell side first, then start rallying for buy side. Nice work. The lower it goes, the more range it gives me to trade. So yeah, man, I'm loving this. It's raining now. It is raining. Like I said, right, I would like to see it only working its way on the upper half of that discount fair value. And even though it wicks right on the lower end of it, but I would like to see the bodies only closing on the upper quadrant of that discount fair value gap. I'm looking at the 15 minutes time frame, especially this candle here. I would so much love to see it closing above the, on the upper quadrant of that discount fair value gap. So I'm on the other screen, I'm watching the 15 minutes time frame, and I want to see how this candle closes. Remember, as an ICT trader, right, one of the most important skills you can develop is patience. Like many traders, as I was saying, right, many traders make the mistake of chasing price, forcing trades or entering the market without proper confirmation, right? So, however, like true mastery comes from waiting for your model to fully like align before executing a trade. Like that is like the key, you know. Um, I feel like a trading model is your structured approach, right, to the market based on like ICT concepts, um, such as market structure, liquidity, and institutional order flow. So when you have a model, it serves as a framework to guide your decision making and filter out low probability setups. So without a model, you're simply gambling. Period. Right? The market is driven by institutional traders, and who operate with precise objectives. So if you enter a trade right prematurely, just like how I entered a trade prematurely, even though I knew it was a low probability trade, I still entered the trade, right? Um, you risk being on the wrong side of liquidity hands or manipulation. So by waiting for your model to confirm, you align, you know, yourself with smart money rather than reacting emotionally to price movement. So you have to understand, ICT trading is about stating probabilities in your favor, if I may say. If your model requires a displacement, a liquidity grab, or a fair value gap to be present, entering before this criteria is like a met, right? Reduces like the likelihood of success. So the strongest trades happen when all conditions align. I am bullish and we are currently trading a bearish order flow, right? I'm waiting for a shift in market structure and seeking opposing liquidity zones, which is this short-term high, short-term high, short-term high, and ultimately my point of interest, those relative equal highs. So sometimes impatience leads to unnecessary losses, if I may say. Entering a trade without proper confirmation is often driving. It's often like driven by fear. FOMO. you know, the fear of missing out or revenge trading. So waiting for your model instills discipline, helping you stay calm and objective. So every trade should be viewed as a business decision. When you're waiting for your model, you filter out bad trades. Um, this helps like reducing drawdowns and preserving your capital. So it's better to take fewer high quality trades than multiple low probability trades that drain your account. It's very important, right? So right now I'm just waiting. I love how the unwillingness to close below, I mean the upper half of that discount fair value gap. So if that remains like that, right, and we see a spool to the upside and displacement, that means that you know what, I'm ready now to seek out what buy side. So I'm just waiting, man. Patience is important. Listen, successful ICT traders do not react to the market. They anticipate and execute based on their model, right? So patience is what separates amateurs from professionals. By waiting for your model to confirm, you increase your edge, you improve your consistency, and building a long-term profitable trading career. So stay disciplined, trust your process, and let the market come to you. I think that's like the most important thing. Wait, patience, patience, patience. You understand? So I'm just waiting. I'm patiently waiting for the markets. Um, I talk a lot. I'm sorry, I talk a lot. Because of YouTube's this thing of copyrights and whatnot. So like I can't listen to music, so I have to talk. It's crazy. I'm just waiting to see if I can get a setup during the 10:50 11:10 macro. So if I don't get any setup from there, I'm just gonna sit back until 11:30, and if still there's no setup, then I'm just gonna call it a day. I'm just gonna call it a day. I'm just monitoring those highs. We've already had a liquidity grab here. Those short-term lows, relative equal lows. Now I want to see if we can have displacement to the upside. I love the unwillingness to trade lower here, right? If only we can close above this short-term high and treat this inversion favor gap that I talked about. I think I'm gonna take an entry there. If we do see speed above it, I'm taking an entry there, bro. Then my second entry will be about the new week opening gap. Because ideally in the market maker buy model, after we have seen a liquidity grab, right? You want to see a strong bullish candle breaking a key short-term high with conviction, um, leaving behind a fair value gap. This will signal a smart money interest right? But the most important high for me is this short-term high here. Okay, it might be this one because we have a low, high, lower low, but the one that I'm actually more interested to is this one, low, high, lower low. So if you do make a higher high, I'm treating the new day opening gap um as my support. It's my support level, and if we to see if we can continue being bullish. So once we see a break, we wait for price to retrace into an optimal trade entry zone, preferably inside a fair value gap or an order block, right? But right now I'm just waiting, man. Obviously, you're asking me now, what is this? This could be a potential three drives pattern. Um, a three drive pattern is a structured price movement where the market usually creates three consecutive pushes in a trend before a reversal, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, right? Um, so in ICT trading, this pattern helps traders identify exhaustion points and potential reversal. So this could be a potential reversal here, right? Now the first drive, right? The market moves impulsively in one direction, which was this move here, right? To create liquidity. Now the second drive, right, is that retracement. Then we have that second drive. Then we have another retracement, third drive. Now this third drive here is the one that forms a liquidity sweep, right? Usually trapping traders before making that reversal. So a shift in market structure or a displacement or a fair value gap confirmation helps validate the reversal. So for me, I'm waiting to see if we can have a shift in market structure. So we have a low, high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So you'd expect to see a lower low, but you see a lower high. So now when I see a higher high form, that would mean a shift in market structure. So usually this pattern is particularly useful when combined with liquidity grabs and smart money concepts. So I know that I'm in a very important key area, right? I'm in that discount fair value. We are currently trading the upper quadrant of that discount fair value gap. I see a three drive pattern, so I'm expecting to see now a shift in market structure. I think that's gonna confirm for me. It's gonna confirm that hey, we're gonna start running now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Usually this when this happens, it increases the probabilities, into my favor. So now I have a three drive pattern. I'm in the discount fair value gap, right? So when I see a shift in market structure, so this could act as my support, right? Can I buy that? Yes, I wanna buy it. And my stop loss will be just below this low here. I wanna see if US 100 gave us any form of SMT. Okay, we gonna draw my attention to this fair value gap. Yeah, stop loss will be just below this low, the low of this fair value gap. Then Kind of like having network problems here. Ish. I'm taking another entry. Kind of like having network problems here. Ish. Yeah, my network is bad, man. What's going on? Yeah, my net. Oh, no wonder, man. I'm not connected with the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is a. I'm having. I'm having network difficulties, but it's okay. Stop loss will just there. Remember, the most important high for me is this short-term high here. If we break through it with speed, right, then I'm gonna continue seeking those relative equal highs. So let's go. Let's see if the we hit that macro, 1050 1110 macro. So usually then we kind of like see a reversal. We are in a very key area. We saw a 3 drive pattern. So everything is like saying, yeah, let's go bullish, let's go bullish, let's go bullish. But for me, the only time I'm gonna say yay, like we are really, really, really bullish is when we close above the new week opening gap. I think that's only when I'm gonna believe that, you know what, we are gonna be bullish. So it's important that I tighten up my stop loss. I think I might be offside and price decides to like So my stop loss will be on the lower quadrant of this fair value gap, because I would like to see it being treated as a breakaway gap. Man, what's wrong with this? Yes, modify. It seems like my stop loss doesn't wanna come here, my guy. What's the problem? Here we have this bullish order block. It could also act as my support. So if I'm offside, I'm offside. It's okay. I'm okay with that. It's fine. Let's go. Of course, I'm live trading. I'm live trading. I'm live trading. I think it's because of this inefficiency here. So I should be aware of that. um, let's see if we can close above it. Now if that happens, if we do close above this inefficiency here, I would like to see it being treated as a as an inversion fair value gap. So it's a pretty much a tight spot because I wanted to see speed like, so my stop loss will be just below the low of this candle here, because I would prefer to see like the consequent encroachment being respected. It's kind of like showing signs of unwillingness. Come on, man. Break through. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I want to see that offer us support. Come on. Come on. This is now my inversion fair value gap. I want to see it offer me. I want to see it offer me support. Iwan, karga potanya. But I think my first partial, I'm gonna take it out when I reach this inefficiency here. I think that's where I'm gonna take out my first partial and see if we can continue rallying higher, because we are currently trading inside the new weak opening gap, which could also act as resistance. But I feel like us experiencing the three drive pattern show that man, it's no longer willing to continue heavily low. And because also we closed above the consequent encroachment of this discount fair value gap and we had a shift in market structure, I would like to see NQ continue being bullish. So that means I would like to see Nasdaq offering me sell side. Currently trading in a high resistance liquidity market. come on, let's go. Come on, man. Come on. My stop loss will be just below this bullish order block. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it there for safekeeping in case the new week opening gap acts as my resistance. So I just need to be safe. Sorry. I would have loved if I saw speed like this, but we are currently trading a high resistance liquidity market. So it's important to remain cautious at all times. And I don't like this. I want to see speed above the consequent encroachment. I want to see speed. But it seems like it's failing to give me speed. It's okay. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. I'm targeting the first presented fair value gap and the short-term high. Like I said, I want to see speed. I want to see speed and volatility. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ish, come on, let's break through it. With the unwillingness to break through the consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap, I think just gonna tighten up my stop loss just in case we encounter a reversal, and I'll be okay with the break-even trade. It's a low resistance liquidity. Seems like a strong support, resistance level. Seems like a very strong resistance level. I knew it. Very strong resistance here. Very strong. Very strong. That's why, for me, a high probability trade will be closing above the new week opening gap. Strong resistance. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, as long as I haven't broken through that new week opening gap, um, I'll prefer to like leave it like that for now. It's crazy. I just made 40 bucks. I was trailing my stop loss, so when it retraced, I was like, gave me like 40 bucks. Crazy. It's okay. It's not that giving today. I think I'm taking another entry. I have a feeling that we might. This one I'm just gonna tighten up my stop loss. My stop loss will be below this fair value gap. So with that being said, right, this should be treated as a inversion fair value gap. There you go. I think this is like my last entry for the day. Okay, let's see if we can sweep out this relative equal highs and run for that short-term high, buy side liquidity. So let's go. I'm still confident that we're gonna run for those relative equal highs. I just want to see us breaking through this new week opening gap. I think the only time when I see that happening, then I'm confident that we're gonna continue rallying higher. Yeah, I want to see speed. I want to see speed. I want to see volatility taking place here, man. Come on, break through that. Break through the consequent encroachment, my nigga. Still, again, refuse. Okay, if it's doing this again, I'm just gonna put my stop loss just below. We have a fair value gap forming here, so if this closes bullish, my stop loss will be just below this fair value gap. But for now, I'm just gonna put it at break even because I don't want to risk taking a loss, right? Because like I said, it seems like it doesn't want to break through it, and that's something that I actually want to see happening in price. So you have a fair value here, you have a BC. Can it offer us support? I hope so. No, it's not high. It's not a high time frame. It's lower time frame. Yes. I want to see that explosion higher. So just to protect myself, stop loss will be just below this bullish fair value gap. Like for me, this is like low probability trades because I'm in between two PD arrays, right? So usually I don't want to be in that kind of situation. That's why I'm like tightening up my stop losses so much. We're still trading below the 10 a.m. open, so it's still a good probability trade, but it should require like proper risk management because I can be caught offside, something like that from happening. I think the new week opening gap, it has so much strong support. I should just let it be. um, I mean, the market is not offering me any nice entry today, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna call it a day. I'm tired, man. I'm exhausted. I think for now that's it for me for now. I think because I'm in between two PD arrays, I don't want to be in this kind of situation. I thought maybe with this rally here we would see a strong uh displacement up, but we still failed to do that. Still trading below on the upper quadrant of that new week opening gap, so it's still a low probability for me. High probability trades will be only if I close above the new week opening gap. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm exhausted, man. I'm just gonna call it a day. I'm just gonna call it a day. I know we might spool higher, but I'm exhausted, man. That's it for me now. Cheers.